In this video, we are looking at Beethoven's Fur Elise. We are in the back section, number 3, and we will be learning how to play the very first phrase of that section. Let's begin today by watching and listening to this section of Beethoven's Fur Elise being played. We are picking up right now at the end of section 2, headed towards section 3. What you'll notice when we enter section 3 is that it will begin seamlessly attached to the main movement that you are currently listening to. This is the beginning of section 3 and the phrase that we will be working on in this video. Today we are looking at the third section of Fur Elise. That is the section that starts right here. Right away you'll notice that the right hand and the left hand are doing two separate things. The right hand will carry your melody here, and it has blocked chords that are progressing. So that is the chord melody. We're going to look at that in just a moment. First, I want to take a look at what's happening in the left hand. In the left hand here, we are using what's known as a pedal point. That's when you play one note repetitively. We are based on A for this. In fact, you'll see that the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measures are all A's. You'll notice underneath it that it says 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. What that is telling us is that you're going to play it with your third finger, then your second finger, then your first finger twice in each measure. So right now I'm going to be looking only at the first phrase, which starts here and goes to here. So starting at measure 61 to measure 69. The first 5 measures are all A's, and there are 2 sets of the 3, 2, 1s in each measure. So we need to do it 10 times. So that on the piano, this is A right here, middle C is here. So we are an octave and a half below it. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to do D and A together for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D sharp and A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your fourth finger to E. That's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 with the G sharp. 1, 2. And then we're going to stretch an octave and come back up here. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. That's the whole left hand pattern for the first phrase. So let me show it to you all the way through without stopping. 1, 2, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is third measure, fourth measure, fifth measure. Now fifth interval. D sharp, E, and G sharp stretch. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to have you try it with me. I will count out the 3, 2, 1s for us. And 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D sharp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E for 4. G sharp and stretch. Great. If you need to, you can pause and do that again. I'm now going to take a look at what the right hand does. So the right hand in this section has a chord progression that is happening. So we're going to be playing blocked chords starting here, and we are going through here. The first chord is C sharp with your fourth finger, B flat with your third, G with your second, and E with your first. So you notice that all of my fingers are stretched out by a key. So typically when we play the piano, we're close like this. This is actually stretched out twice as far. We hold this for 1, 2, 3. Then we come up to F, A, and D. This is a D minor chord first inversion. Then we're coming up to C sharp and E, and D and F. And then we're going to stretch our thumb down to G sharp. We keep the D and F on the top, and we play that again, and then come into an A minor. That's the first half of this phrase. Let's try that together. So we're starting with this stretched out chord. Make sure that you have your fourth finger on top so that your fifth finger is ready to play that D. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it together one more time, starting here. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The second half of this phrase, we're going to play a sixth here on D and F. Then we're going to scoot down, but notice I'm using my fourth finger on C and my third finger on B, and that's to keep the legato sound. So by using 5, 4, 3, we don't separate the sound there. Then we're here. Drop the F sharp, move your third finger to the top note, C and E, B and D, A and C. So the way that this looks with the rhythm, 1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Try that part with me. So we're starting with the sixth here on F and D. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's do the whole right hand part. So we're starting at the beginning of the phrase, which is in measure 62. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The next step is to put both of your hands together. I'm checking my camera right now to make sure you can see most of what I'm doing, and I'm going to move my camera just a little bit. You won't be able to see the A when I stretch for the octave, but you will be able to see everything else here. So we are going to combine the hands starting in measure 61, and we're going nice and slow. First I will demonstrate, and then we will do it together. This is just the first phrase, measure 61 to measure 69. Ready, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry for dropping the counting there for a moment. We are now going to try that together. So we are starting in measure 61. You need 2 A's. This is the A just above middle C. 2 octaves lower with your left hand. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Now, as you get better at this phrase, you will want to pick up the speed and also take a look at the dynamics. So looking at the dynamics, it starts out really quiet. I'm still going very slow here. Here it brings in a fast crescendo because you need to get all the way to forte by here. This is forte. You want to carry most of the voicing in the right hand. Here we start to diminuendo. All the way to piano right here. And that's the end of the first phrase of the third section. Now you have learned the rudiments and built a foundation for this phrase, and it's up to you to take this into practice to improve it. Work on making sure you have the correct notes, the correct rhythms, the correct dynamics, and the correct phrasing, and then bring it up to tempo utilizing a metronome. Great work today.